Hi friends, so you should have completed your topic 6 review and you should only be watching this if you are ready to go over the answers. So I am going to share my screen with you so that you can see my paper. So let's go ahead and look at number 1 together. So remember, there were 2 parts to number 1. Count to find the area of the shape. Then tell if the area is exact or an estimate. So remember, yours might not be exactly the same as mine because when we look at this is a circle. It's not a square or a rectangle. So we are not going to have an exact answer. We're going to have an estimate. So when I count mine, I say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 are pretty normal squares. Then I'm going to say these 2 make 7 and these 2 make 8. So again, I'm going to say about 8. What? Bananas? No. 8 square units. And then if I'm saying about, I know that it is an estimate. All right, so that is number 1. Now number 2, they wanted you to use distributive property, and they have a big rectangle, and then they broke it apart for us. They pretty much did the distributive property. So they wanted you to look and find the area of the 2 small rectangles first. So if I look over here, I have 1, 2 times 1, 2, 3. So 2 times 3 I know equals what? 6, right? So then I look at my other small one, and I have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So that multiplication problem should be 3 times 3 equals, you should be able to tell me right away what it equals, 9. So then if they wanted us to break it apart in distributive property with like the large one, yours might not look exactly like mine, but that's okay. But the large one was 5 times 3, right? So it might look something like this. 5 times 3 equals, and then we broke it apart, right? So we have 2 times 3, 2 times 3 plus, what's our other small one? 3 times 3. So then when we add those together, 6 plus 9, what was the whole area? Well, what's 5 times 3? 5 times 3 is 15. So if you did it correctly, you should still have 15 square units. Oops, sorry. So that is what you should have gotten for number 2, all right? Now we're flipping it over, and remember we didn't have to do number 5, so we're going to look at number 6. Now number 6 is distributive property again. Yours might not be exactly like mine, but let's think about this. You can decide what you want to do. Here's our multiplication problem, 9 times 5. So do you want to break apart 9 or do you want to break apart 5? It is up to you, okay? But no matter what you get, your answer should still be 45 feet. So yours might not be exactly like mine, but I'm going to break apart 9 and I'm going to say 5 plus 4. 5 plus 4 equals 9. So I'm going to put 5 here and 4 here, and then I keep my 5s the same, okay? So then 5 times 5 equals 25 plus 4 times 5 equals 20. When I add those together, I still get 45 feet. So whatever you did, as long as your distributive property equals 45 feet, that is fabulous, okay? All right. Let's look at number 7. Let's see if you got tricked on number 7. Fran has a square flower bed. So I'm going to go ahead and draw my square. One side of the flower bed is 3 feet. How can you find the area of the flower bed? All right. If you did not know how to do this and you were confused, lean in and listen really carefully. A square has all the same lengths for each side. So if this is 3, this side has to be 3, and this side has to be 3, and this side has to be 3. So what would the area be? How can you find the area of a flower bed? Well, 3 times 3 equals 9. And how did you know that? Because all the sides are the same on a square. Now, I know for a fact that they are going to try to trick you on your math test tomorrow. Remember that one. Any question they ask about a square, all 4 sides are the what? They are the same. All right? So let's look at number 9. This rectangle has an area of 56 square centimeters. What is the missing length? Use an equation to explain. All right, well, they're saying 7 times something has to have the area of 56 square centimeters. So this is when it is very important for you to remember and be practicing your multiplication, because you need to think 7 times what equals 56? And you should have gotten 8. Okay, so 7 times 8 equals 56. You did your equation, that's enough explanation for me. So you are done with the first page. Now, you did not have to do number 10. You did need to do number 11. So Maddie makes a mosaic with 1-inch glass squares, as shown below. Which color of glass has the greatest area in Maddie's mosaic? All right, well, there are 3 different colors. So if you did this correctly, you should have picked a color and counted them, okay? Picked another color and counted them. So let's start with purple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So purple has 18. Okay, let's try yellow. Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we're left with white. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So what color had the greatest area? You should have gotten purple. All right, moving on to number 13. Explain how to find the area of each rectangle and the total area of the rectangles. Remember, and means what? Add. So let's start with Ryan. Ryan has 1, 2, 3, 4 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so Ryan's is 6 times 4, or 4 times 6, which equals what? 24. And then we have Jody's 1, 2 times 1, 2, 3. And 2 times 3 equals, you should be able to tell me that right away, 6. So then the total means we need to add 24 plus 6, which equals 30 square centimeters. Hopefully you were kissing your brain and you are doing the whoop whoop cheer right now. Then let's go ahead and flip it over. And you only had to do one on that back page. Okay? A community center builds a new activity room in the shape shown below. Explain how to find the area of the room and solve. All right, well, how do you want to do that? How do you want to divide it up? It's really up to you. You could have done it several different ways. All right, but what I want to do is I'm going to just draw mine right here like this. So then I have my nice big rectangle, and my nice big rectangle has 10, and this is a 4. This is 6. So I know that this right here, from here to here, has to be the same as this side. So if this whole line is 6, then this little one over here has to be what? 4. So I'm going to say 10 times 4 equals what? 40. So then I have my little one over here. Okay, well, if this equals 4 and this equals 2, I know this little part has to equal 4 and this little part has to equal 2. So 4 times 2 equals 8. And you should have gotten 48 square meters. Okay, so hopefully you can say, yes, I did a fabulous job, and you will be ready for your test tomorrow. All right, have a great rest of your day.